is definitely a,
That's
this
something.
is a good sign that maybe they are turning over a new leaf. Can I say that, perhaps? So we take you to the Cathedral of St. Matthew the Apostle in Washington, D.C. The current president, Joe Biden, the former president, Barack Obama, and the former human trafficker, Bill Clinton, are all standing there to pay their respects to Ethel. That's not even controversial at this point that I'm calling Clinton that. And now there is a secret meeting that Obama and Biden are having. It's not secret. It's out there in the open. And they are talking, and then people are trying to figure out what they are saying. What is happening? The New York Post hired a lip reader, a professional lip reader, to figure out what Barack Obama and Joe Biden are talking about. Now, Biden is angry at Obama. Remember this, because Obama and Pelosi were the ones who kind of had to tell Biden, Joe, you're insane and you have to step down. And they threatened him with the 25th Amendment. They said Kamala will invoke the 25th Amendment against you because you are senile and you are unfit to run for president. Now, however, they didn't remove him from being the president. So just also think about that. The guy that they said is unfit to run for president is currently the president. Nobody has any issue with that, which makes it very obvious that he's not the president. Nobody's worried about his senility in any real sense because he wasn't removed from the presidency. He's sitting in the Oval Office supposedly making decisions about America. We're supposed to believe that like somebody comes in to the Oval Office and sits down with Joe Biden and goes, hey, and they go through everything and they go, well, Yahya Sinwar, Netanyahu, they said it maybe, and I don't know, Lebanon, and then Biden goes, okay, put a pin in that. Let's go with that. And he's running the show. But of course, we don't believe that. We don't know where Joe Biden is. We don't know where anyone is. Supposedly, Ghislaine Maxwell's in prison. We don't know that. We don't know that. Somebody knows that. We don't know that. I don't know where she is. Diddy's in prison. We don't know that. I'm sure he is. But I don't know. We'll take everybody's word for it that everybody's in prison and that he's running the country. I mean, but you do.
The hell am I doing,
I'm not trying to be
bro?
like a crazy person.
This is crazy.
But you do
My
just
rook.
have to go, oh, okay. I guess justice is being done. And then you don't know.
How
do we
I
know what
fucking
kind of prison Maxwell's
that
in,
game?
what she's doing?
I don't know.
What's
I don't
the
know how to
day-to-day
that game.
look like?
Let's look
Not
at
really.
it.
But we imagine that she's in a prison and not on some secret CIA island somewhere, So people are trying to figure out what Joe Biden is saying to Barack Obama, because Joe Biden clearly does not want Kamala to win. This is obvious. I like this thing he's doing where he's old, but he's showing he's got a little pep in his step. He's angry. He's being ornery. He's putting on Trump hats. He's smirking. He's showing you that he's still alive. I really like this, and I like his attitude now. He has this very kind of, he's become like an imp,
there.
Joe Biden. Like he's an old, and I like in his final form, before he goes to the great beyond, the idea that he's being a cut up, he's being a little bit of a problem. He's throwing on a Trump hat. He's smirking. He's starting kind of fun. He's verbally jousting with people at the rallies. He knows what was done to him. He has just enough left to know that he was put out to pasture. And whether you think it's right or not, or whether you think it's a good move or not, he knows what was done to him, and he knows who did it, and he knows why it was done.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
And he knows that it was done because the system that Joe Biden is a part of lost faith in him